Hi. Letter of the week this week is C. The mommy is the capital, the baby is the lowercase. Do they look the same? Kind of. This one's just smaller. Do they sound the same? Always. C says K, and sometimes C is tricky and it says S. This is the sign for the letter C. It looks like this. Here are some words that begin with the letter C. There's the capital and there's the lowercase c. This says C is for cake, caterpillar, cat, corn, cup, car. One word that's not up here but is an example of where C sounds kind of like an S is cereal. Cereal, did you hear that S at the beginning? Actually starts with the letter C. Isn't that tricky? All right, come on over with me to the table. We're going to go over instructions for Center 1 this week. The first thing that we do always for our first Center 1 is dress the letter up, the letter of the week, like an animal. So this week we're going to dress the letter C up like a caterpillar. It only has one piece that we need to glue on. So the first thing you do is slide the paper clip off, slide that eyeball off, make a pointy finger, and we're going to trace the letter C. Our letters always start at the top, top, top. It goes around, stop. We're going to trace it 2 more times for a total of 3 times. Around, stop. 1 more time. Around, stop. Make the sign for the letter C and say C, caterpillar. Down here, this says caterpillar. See if you can point to your name. On your letter, there will also be your name. Now you're going to take the eyeball and you're going to put the eyeball wherever you feel like it should go. It can go either up here, or if you wanted it to go down here, you could put it down there. I'm going to put my eyeball up here. C, caterpillar. Now I'm ready to glue. The lid comes off. We turn the eyeball over. You can do a dot as a lot on the eyeball. And then push it down. That's it. That's all you have to do for the caterpillar. Lid goes on the top. And then make the sign one more time. C, caterpillar. Awesome. Our second Center 1 this week is handwriting. So you're going to need 3 markers, but to start with, you'll just need 1. I'm going to use green. You can use whatever color you want. Lid on the top like that, fingers in a proper grip at the tip. And then we always start our handwriting on the top left. Look for the little circle. That's where you put your marker to start. You're going to trace your letters in your name all the way across the whole top row. Am I ready to go to the second row? Nope, not yet. I got to come over here and trace these letters. Now remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. We're just doing our very best. Bing, down to the second row. It's not a race. So if you go slower or faster than me, that's okay. We're in the same class, so we're on the same team. We're all winners at preschool. Done with that second row, so we go bing to the next row. Almost done. Just 1 more name I need to trace. Once you've finished that 3rd row, you have the option of practicing writing your name on this bottom row, or leaving it blank. If you've had enough handwriting practice, you can leave it blank. I think I'll leave mine blank today. But if you want to write yours, you can. You can just push pause on the video. All right, when you're done with your name, you tuck it in underneath the letter C. Good night. Then we're going to trace our letter C in rainbow colors. So you pick whatever 3 colors you want to use. We trace the capital and the lowercase in the same color before switching to the next color. I'm going to start with my green because I already have it ready to go. Around, stop. Don't forget the lowercase. Around, stop. Then we're going to switch to another color. Here's gray. For me, what color are you using? Around, stop. Around, stop. One more time. Around, stop. Around, stop. Good. Once you've traced it 3 times, you're done with the handwriting portion, and you can turn it over. Let's see what's on the back. It's a cake. Look at that fancy cake. When you get to the cake, you have options. You can leave it blank and not color it if you don't want to color it, if you're not in the mood to color. Or you can color it with beautiful, wonderful details. Look at these little flowers in there. Maybe you want to color the flowers a bright, beautiful color. You can color it all the same color, the whole thing, just one color if you want. Or if you are really wanting to scribble, this is where you scribble. We're not going to scribble on our handwriting, but if you want to scribble the cake, you can. Sometimes it feels good to get scribbling out. All right, there's the second center one for this week. The third center one is our journal. So you're going to need some markers. And then we'll make a pointy finger. Before we open the journal, you trace your name and look for the letter of the week down here. So first, trace your name. Notice how we always start on the left and go to the right. That's how we read. When we start reading, that's how we'll read also. Then we're going to look for the letter of the week. Ding, 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 ding. There it is. C, K, cake. And then you're going to open it to the first page and look for the letter of the week. Ding, 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 ding. C, K, cake. Then we're going to turn the page. There's the A, then the B. After B comes the letter C. So pick a marker. Put the lid on the top. Fingers will be in a proper grip. You start right here. It goes around, stop. Around, stop. Around, stop. Around, stop. See how we're doing the whole top row? Every letter till we get to the very end of that top row. Then we go bing, back to the beginning of the second row. Around, stop. Around, stop. Around, stop. Around, stop. Around, stop. Once you're done tracing all of your letters, you are ready to do your illustration. In this space, you'll do an illustration, a drawing of something that starts with the letter C. Let's remind ourselves of what some of those words are. C is for cake, caterpillar, cat, corn, cup, car. That's just some of the words that start with the letter C. Do you remember one of the other ones I told you? Cereal. I bet you could think of some other words that start with the letter C that you could do your illustration about in your journal. All right, that's the end of center instructions.